Is Tesla the latest victim of politics? We all know that Tesla is considered the leader of the EV market, and the company is indeed manufacturing amazing electric cars. It is also building new factories, improving the battery technology, as well as enhancing the quality of its vehicles. However, various reports suggest that the company is being shattered by politics. Is this true? Let's take a closer look. However, before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to Technology Fit and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss any updates. So, without any further ado, let's get into this. First of all, let me tell you that Tesla CEO Elon Musk announced a large electric vehicle facility in Germany, the hub of European auto manufacturing, in November 2019. His Silicon Valley firm was riding a soaring share price fueled by the start of a streak of quarterly profits, and, more crucially, its Shanghai Gigafactory was built. It was ready to begin producing Model 3s just 11 months after the groundbreaking. Emboldened by that accomplishment and funding from the emissions credit sales contract with Fiat Chrysler, the car maker's wealthy CEO and co-founder sought to recreate it in Germany. The location of the projected $4.9 billion facility is 24 miles east of Berlin. Giga Berlin will come together at an unbelievable rate, Musk tweeted in July 2020. That has not been the case. Physical construction is approaching completion, but the facility may not begin producing Model Ys until 2022, months after a planned July 1 deadline or perhaps later, depending on a Brandenburg state environmental certification. Tesla's journey has been far more difficult than Musk anticipated. IG Metall, Germany's largest labor union, is interested in organizing the facility. The project is also being investigated for alleged violations of labor regulations during construction, and it might be punished for installing sewer lines without permission. Local opponents have been outraged by Tesla's site rapid development without final project permission, as well as the fact that the facility is partially located in a drinking water reservoir. Among them is Manuela Hoyer, the leader of the Grünheide Citizens Initiative, which was formed in opposition to the planned Gigafactory. Whether there's a delay today or not, I'm not comfortable with the whole procedure in general, Hoyer told DW. I feel that a plant of this size should never have been permitted to grow in a water protection area. Her activists, as well as many other people, are concerned about the massive amounts of water that the Tesla plant would consume every day. Following 3 consecutive hot and dry summers, groundwater levels in that region have already begun to fall rapidly. Hoyer claimed she saw a TV broadcast about Tesla illegally constructing water lines, which reinforced her belief that government project managers are turning a blind eye to violations. On the site, there are just random inspections by regional environmental agencies, but obviously those checks are not very efficient, Hoyer remarked. Is she optimistic that opponents or policymakers will finally derail the project? In principle, it's always feasible to halt this endeavor, she says, but officials are unlikely to do so given how much money has already been committed. Following a recent fire at the Tesla factory in Grünheide, when electrical cables were set on fire, the Volcano Group issued a letter of confession to the media. The organization argues that its acts are motivated by Tesla's failure to be green, ecological, or social. The fire itself was not very severe, and the fire department was able to extinguish it at the Giga Berlin building site before dark on that day. The Regional Control Center was notified about the tiny fire, which was discovering blazing in the area of around 500 meters from the building site. Initially, authorities were unclear whether a crime had occurred at all, but could not exclude out policy-motivated arson, implying that the Brandenburg State Protection Service was also involved. A letter of confession from the Volcano Gang was uploaded on a site. It claims that Tesla is neither green, ecological, nor social. Our fire stands in opposition to the green automobiles lie. The letter is being examined for authenticity, according to a representative for the Brandenburg State Criminal Police Office. According to the letter, we disrupt the power supply to the Tesla Gigafactory building site in Grünheide outside Berlin on the night of May 25th to 26th, 2021 by lighting fire to 6 high-voltage wires laying above ground. Tesla is not environmentally friendly, nor is it socially responsible. Tesla is a corporation that engages in global over-exploration, ruins livelihoods, and employs and produces colonial relations of exploitation. Our flames stand in opposition to the green automobile's deception. The plan was to sabotage the Tesla Gigafactory construction site. Tesla is facing a tough time in China too. Tesla's growth in China is steadily declined, contributing to the company's woes after an unpleasant protest at the Shanghai Auto Show and a series of robotic failures in its electric vehicles. Talking about data from the Chinese Automotive Information Net, 11,949 Tesla cars that were made in China were registered in the country in April 2021. This is a significant decrease from the 34,714 registrations in March, which set a new high. Tesla's stock dropped 2.3% in market trading in the United States. Tesla's officials in China couldn't be asked for comment right away. According to data experts, Tesla sold 25,845 Chinese-made vehicles in April 2021, down from 35,478 units that were sold in March 2021. Last week, Tesla's stock dropped to 9.7%, bringing its decline to 43% with prices at lows that haven't been seen since November 2016. Its market cap has fallen below that of General Motors and Ford yet again. The slump is resulting in a bad run for Elon Musk's electric vehicle company, i.e. Tesla. Musk had been on a roll since making an announcement on its Shanghai Gigafactory, gaining crucial government assistance and appearing to avoid the conflicts between the United States and China. But even so, at last month's auto show, a furious owner climbed up atop one of Tesla's exhibition vehicles, yelling that her car failed to stop when brakes were applied, which also caused an accident. This was immediately followed by two government officials, each of which stated that the manufacturer company should value Chinese customers and obey local rules. A traffic police officer was smashed to death and another was hit badly in a Tesla-involved accident earlier this week. Another disaster in China is still being investigated after a Tesla crashed into a truck, killing the Tesla's driver. Tesla registrations have dropped 78% in the Netherlands and 75% in Norway in the last month of this year. As Tesla had a few rough months in China, its electric vehicles were restricted from some Chinese military and housing projects due to worries about confidential data being gathered by sensors and cameras installed into the electric vehicles. Tesla's chief executive officer Elon Musk made a virtual presence at a Chinese convention shortly after the military ban was made public to highlight that the automaker will never use a vehicle's hardware for surveillance and would be shut down if it did. As a result of the Tesla camera issues, China is introducing new legislation that might enable data gathered by intelligent cars to be kept in the country. Don't forget to share your thoughts and valuable feedback with us in the comments section below. That's all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, make sure you share it with your friends and give this video a thumbs up. And if you have not already subscribed to our channel, subscribe to it and press that notification bell so you receive a notification each time we upload an interesting vehicle on this channel. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you in the next video. Take care and stay tuned.